The Jesse T Show. We're on the air and everywhere, from the community to the world. The Brown Beauty, Jesse T, is on duty with you. And you know what happens every Monday, right here, live at 5, from 5 to 6, Pacific Standard Time. We're jumping on down to the real estate corner. Learn how to make some money together and learn how to create absolute wealth for you and your family, because after all, that's what it's about. And totally, to be free, you have to have the liberty, but to have the liberty, you've got to have some power and control over your life, and in order to have that, you have to have some money. That's right, honey, and we're going to create some of that for you, because the absolute best way to get wealthy in the United States of America in the year 2018 is by real estate. It always has been, always will. The great humorist Will Rogers said, "Buy dirt, son. God don't make it anymore." And isn't that the truth? God don't make it anymore. We got what we got on this, the blue-green earth we call home. And we want you to get a little piece of that action. You got to get some dirt in your hands. You got to own something. And no better place to do it than in the United States of America. God bless America. God bless President Trump. God bless our military and heroes. God bless our police and fire. And God bless you and your family and your children. And the desire to be great in this country, because you can be great if you want to be. It's all meant to you. If it's up to me, it's up to me. If it's meant to be. Nobody else. Remember, when you're pointing the finger at somebody, you got 3 fingers pointing back at you. So let's make the right choices today and learn some real estate. I'm here every Monday through Friday from 5 to 6 on the Jesse T Show. But we break down every Monday. No better way to kick off the week than talk about money and how you can get yourself going in the right direction. It doesn't matter where you start, it just matters where you end up. It doesn't matter how you get there, it's just as long as you get there in a moral, ethical, honorable, honest, and righteous, legal way. That's all that matters. You don't want to fall into the corruption of the government. Boy, I'm reading a book now about the corrupt government. It's unbelievable. I'm going to share some of that book with you a little bit later on during the week here. It is an unbelievable book written. In fact, I'm reading about 4 books right now, because I just love to read. I'm a reading maniac. Peter Schweitzer has written a book, and it is an unbelievable book. It talks about the criminality of our government today, about Biden and Kerry and McConnell. Doesn't matter whether they're Republican or Democrat, they're all criminals and they're corrupt and they try to find devious ways. How can you become worth hundreds of millions of dollars on a salary of $225,000 a year, $175,000 to $225,000 a year? You can't. These people, they go to Washington and they become wealthy. Now, the Clintons did it. Obama's done it. I've got some stuff that breaking news is going to blow your mind away later on this week on how this corruption and how deep this corruption is and how manipulative and how secret and how deviously smart they are. Well, it's time for you to be smart, my friends, right here at Facebook.com/Jesse Terrero and on Instagram at Jesse Terrero. Of course, Instagram Live. We want you to check in, chime in, ask a question or two. I'd love to help you out. If you're looking to buy some real estate, sell some real estate, refi a property, or get a loan, you're talking to the man. That's right, Jesse, Mr. Sold Terrero, been your trusted advisor and real estate professional for 40 years, actually 41 in my lifetime. And of that, about 30 years as a real estate broker, before that an agent, before that working for my mom, filing papers in a red carpet realty franchise in the city of North Hollywood. It's no longer there. In fact, the building is gone. Got into loans about 25 years ago. I became a loan specialist because I got tired of the banks and the representatives and the loan officers lying to me and lying to my clients and charging more money that needed to be charged. So I thought, well, look I got to get into this game, because I can't let them be doing it to my people, because that's a slap to my reputation, right? Right. What goes around comes around, and I wasn't going to let it come back to me. So I've been doing this a long time. Primary source of income for many, many, many decades. So I've been in the entertainment business since I was yay high to a grasshopper, pretty much my life. I'm a 3rd generation entertainment brat. Grandpa did 51 years at Warner Brothers. My dad did 37 years at 20th Century Fox. I've worked at every major radio station in Los Los Angeles on the air as a radio personality, TV stations as well, film and stage, writing, producing, record company business, and of course concerts and all this stuff in between. But I've always kept one thing for sure. I've kept the daytime job. The job that makes me money, the job that takes care of my family, the job that takes care of my offspring, the job that lays down some wealth, the job that keeps paying and never forgets to keep paying. That's right, and that is the real estate business. Got involved to do good things for folks like you, and I got involved to find good properties for folks like me, so I can invest in the future and reap the rewards of my retirement, because I know, and I knew then as I know now more than ever, there will never be a Social Security left for me, Jesse T. My pension's okay with SAG and AFTRA, but certainly not what I'm going to be accustomed to making when I do retire, which will probably be never, because I love what I'm doing. So it's good to have you along with me, Jesse T. We're going to talk about some things today. Yes, I decided, since I'm going to give you some insight into a normal real estate broker's week in terms of some of the questions that they're asked over and over and over and over and over. So this will give you some insight, some answers to some questions that you might have. I'm just going to give you the all common questions. I get them all the time. I've gotten them for years and years and years. Doesn't matter from who, from what, from where. It's all the same questions, and I give the same kind of answers, of course, specified to the niche of each person. But then again, I want to kind of incite you that way so you can be red hot and loaded, locked and loaded. Okay, that's right. Hey, we got to have open carry and concealed weapon carry in the state of California. There goes my Second Amendment. I am an NRA member. Thank you very much. Mwah. Love them very much. Yes, thank you. I'm reading a couple of books right now, and one of the books I'm reading right now is a book that I'm doing some research on for something that I'm putting together for some clients. But if the Allies had fallen, if Nazi Germany actually did win the war in continental Europe, if the Allies had fallen, what would the world be like today? And this is a what-if book. I like what-if books. I've got a couple of them. And this is really good. I'm about halfway through it right now. And there's some terrific things in here. So for fictional reading and having fun and kind of, thinking, man, what would the world have been like? Well, read this book. It's pretty interesting. And I got to tell you, other than some of the real tough things in here, I don't think there would have been much of a change than what we're going through right now. Lying, deceit, ethical morality problems, no religion, the state becomes the religion, secularism, the breakup of the family, the control of the youth, the control of the dollars, the banking, the control of the corporations, the fake and false messages of propaganda and fake news. I don't think there would be much of a difference than there is today. Because when you lose your liberty, tyranny sets in. When we don't have the Bill of Rights and the Constitution on our side, then we are subjugated to death, death, and death. So it's a good book to read. I invite you to read it. I'm also reading another book, and this, boy, I've been talking about this for at least since 1985. I've been talking about this, so you can see how far back. And but this guy here, Steve Phillips, I love it. Steve Phillips, he's kind of he put the icon slogan together, and I'm gonna use this. I'm just gonna use it because it's so great. Brown is the new white. Brown is the new white in America. I drive around Los Angeles in Southern California, and like the movie Blazing Saddles, when Cleon Little barks out, "Where's the white women?" I drive around Los Angeles in Southern California today, and I bark out, "Where's the white people?" Well, brown is the new white in our nation. Yep. I used to call it the browning of America, the tanning of America. But brown is the new white. I'm just started reading this book. I can't wait to finish it because it's going to teach me something. It's going to teach me what I've already known. I'm passing it on to you, that if you're brown, baby, you're going to be around. So, you guys got to get some real estate under your belt. You got to start owning and buying, developing and creating. Hey, I'm a Spanish-Italian background. with a little bit of Native American in me in the Brownsville, El Paso, Texas border before there were borders. Some of my bloodline goes back to there. I'm Scottish and Irish, so I'm a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But this, I thought, is a fascinating book, and I can't wait to get through it and to report to you on it. All right, so those are a couple of things I just wanted to talk about real fast. So let's go to it right now. You know, I like to start off the show, the Jesse T Show, as we go down on the real estate corner. I like to start off the show with great deals to buy in real estate. And so we're going to do that today. We're going to talk about some great deals to buy. Where are the good prices? Well, there's good prices everywhere. You just got to be able to find them, and that's one of the things I do. You know, I'm like a private investigator of real estate. By the way, you can go to our website at www.buy, that's B-U-Y, .jessetmrsold.com, and check out the special free report we have there. If you are going to be a buyer, you need this report because it will help you get the best price, the best loan, the best information. And I'm giving you that all for free. You just can download it, okay? Fill out the easy form there at www.buy.jessetmrsold.com. That's one of several websites and ways to get in touch with me that I'm going to give you today. All right, let's check out and see what kind of properties are out there that are active for sale under $300,000 in the San Fernando Valley. Let's go that because the SFE has got a large population, a lot of houses, and it's a suburb to Los Angeles, for those of you who are not here, just north of Los Angeles a little bit. And let's kind of see what we got going on here in terms of price range. Let's kind of go from 0 to about 300,000 and see if we have anything in that price range. And we'll say single family houses. I'm doing this right in front of you guys. That's what we're doing, and we're going to hit it here. There's like 2,500 home matches. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this down a little bit. We're going to cut it down because we can't look at 2,500. So we're going to say in Los Angeles County. That's going to make it cut it down a little bit to 255. And now we're going to cut it down just a little bit more. And we're going to say most everybody wants a couple of bedrooms. So we're going to say 2 bedrooms plus. So we want to eliminate all the 1 bedrooms. Okay, so let's do that. Let's eliminate all the 1 bedrooms. And go, well, 2 bedrooms plus. Because you can always add a 3rd bedroom onto a garage that's attached to a house and make it a 3-bedroom house and increase the value. There's your first nugget for the day on how to make money, guys. Saying hi to Jeff Abby Schneider. Hey, Jeff, what's happening? We're down on the real estate corner with Irvin Coughlin. He's with us here. We're talking real estate, and I'm giving you guys some great buys right now. Yes, that's me, Jesse T, your trusted advisor for many, 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 many decades and thousands and thousands and thousands of real estate transactions. We do the real estate corner here every Monday on the Jesse T Show from 5 to 6. So let's see, that knocked it down to 55, so we have 2 plus bedrooms. Let's go 1 plus bathrooms. By the way, I just gave you a golden nugget, guys. I just gave you the nugget of all nuggets. Yeah, it passed right by you, so I'm going to go backwards and rewind. Okay, I'm going to give it to you again. Here's a way to make some money in real estate. You find yourself a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. You buy it. Okay? It has to have a 1-car attached garage to it. What you do is you go in and you turn that 1-car attached garage into a master bedroom with bathroom, a step-down master bedroom with bathroom. Now you have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, went from maybe 1,000 square feet to 1,400 square feet, 1,300 square feet. You put a carport out front, you do it all right and legal, and you upgrade that property tremendously in its value because it goes from a 2-bedroom, 1-bath purchase price or sales price to a 3-bedroom, 2-bath purchase price or sales price. You can do all this kind of work yourself, build an owner-operator, an owner permit, and do it yourself, subcontract it out, or do it all yourself. Either way, you're going to make a nice profit on that for a very minimal investment. You don't put gold tubs, okay, and pearl toilets. All right, you do nice stuff from Lowe's and Home Depot. Real simple. There you go. There's your first nugget of the day. You got to stay with me, and you got to follow me because I wrap this stuff off pretty good. Okay, 241 properties now for sale. Now this is what I'm looking for. Everybody says to me, Jesse T, There are no properties to buy in Los Angeles County that are single-family houses. I can't afford it. It's all $400,000, $500,000, $600,000. Ah! Yes, you can. And I'm going to name off probably half a dozen right now, so I hope you guys are waiting. By the way, you can archive this show on YouTube. It'll be archived up afterwards on our YouTube Jesse Torero site, as well as Instagram for 24 hours, and then here on the Facebook timeline, my timeline, facebook.com/Jesse Torero. And it'll also go out to 23 other social network TV broadcasting sites, so you'll be able to see it there. We're live in a couple other places too. It'll also go to thepowerofvoices.com and www.thepowerofvoices. So you want to check it out there. So here we go. The real estate show right here, breaking off some great properties for you. Now check it out. Okay, in Los Angeles City. This is really cool. Now you're going to like this. Single family house. Can you imagine? It's unbelievable. That's right. Single family house. A 5-bedroom, 2-bath house in Los Angeles for $300,000 on the market right now. $300,000 for a 5-bedroom, 2-bath house. $300,000. Now who said there aren't great deals? Okay? Who said there aren't great deals? There's all kinds of great deals out there. You just got to know where to find them. You just got to know where to get them. See, that's really the key. You got to know what to look for. All right, so let's go off and break off another one that's even cheaper, even less expensive. A 2-bedroom, 1-bath house in Los Angeles I got for sale right now. I can move this out into your hands right now. These are the best deals in LA County. Okay? Short of a house being burned down. I'm giving it to you here because I want you to be successful. I'm not messing around here, guys. I'm making it happen right in front of you. There's no secret information here, and you don't got to go looking for it. I'm telling you about it. Hey, it's me, Jesse T. Come on, who loves you, baby? That's right. I'm setting you up with some ways to the road to wealth. Real estate is the only and best way to wealth. It is the most conservative way for long-term wealth that you can create a legacy on and pass to your family. 9601 Grandee Avenue. You writing this down? 9601 Grandee Avenue. Write it down. 9601 Grandee Avenue. You are not writing this down already? Shame on you. You ready? $290,000 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, about 800 square feet. I just gave you the address. It's for sale. It's red hot and rolling. And this is a nice property. They got a brand new kitchen. They got a brand new bathroom, brand new floors, brand new roof, brand new paint, brand new awnings, brand new doors. It looks good. Brand new windows. I like it. Yes. $290,000. That's right. It was a house that someone bought and rebuilt, and now they're moving out. There you go. Ready? No? You didn't write it down? You're going to have to go to our website and check it out. You're going to have to archive this show afterwards and check it out. Because, baby, I'm moving ahead. That's right. I'm not wasting any time here. You ready? I'm going to give you another one. Because I love you, man. I want you guys to, of course, come back to me. You want to get inside these properties and you want to see them, you got to come back to me, Jesse T. That's what I'm hoping you'll do. I'm sharing with you, and hopefully you'll share with me. Hey, come on. The Italian in me says, give me a little taste after you buy. Let the seller pay me. You don't pay me anything. There's another nugget right there. You don't pay me anything to find you a house. Now, if you're selling, that's a different story. But you don't pay me anything. All right? So let me have a little taste of the spoils. When you like this house and buy it, I get my money from the seller. I'll also help you do your loan, because that's what I do. Just like I did for Angel Perez. In 18 months, he's got 2 properties under his belt. Isn't that amazing? 18 months ago, he was living in his RV down by the river. Seriously, he was living in his RV. Okay? I did it for him. I can do it for you. 1786 113th Street, Los Angeles. You say, oh, that's Los Angeles. Who cares? What if you owned 100 of these and you rented them out for $1,000 a month? Ah, that's $100,000 a month, right? Would you be happy? What if you owned 10 of them? $10,000 a month. Would you be happy? Yeah, I bet you would. Don't laugh. You got to get going. You got to buy some real estate. And that's what we're all about. 1786 113th Street. Did you write that down? 1786 113th Street. Write it down. Because it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house for $279. You can rent this thing out for $1,500 to $1,800 a month. I ain't lying. I got them in this neighborhood around there for that much right now. Oh, come on. Write this down already. 1786 113th Street, Los Angeles. $279 for 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Amazing stuff there, huh? Right. I'm doing this right in front of you. You know why? Because Jesse T knows how to find good stuff. Why? Because I buy myself. That's why. How about this one? You're into auctions and REOs? I just found one for you that is just absolutely terrific. An REO, man. We're talking an auction here. Hey, we're not going up. Don't you see? We're going down. 3 bedrooms, 1 bath house with a 1-car attached garage. Bada bing, bada boom. Listen to me now. I'm going to tell you how to make some money here. Here, write this address down. 2026 East 110th Street. All right? 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, about 900 square foot. $269,000. Who said there wasn't property in LA County near the Coliseum for $269,000? Who said that? They're crazy if they said that to you, and you're crazier if you believe them. If you've thrown your hands up in the air and like you waving like you just don't care and you've given up, I'm glad I found you today, because you can be on your way. You can be on your way to the madness of wealth and elite, absolute freedom, liberty, no tyranny. Pay off your debt. Make some money. Become somebody, like Marlon Brando said in Streetcar on the Waterfront. I could have been somebody. Or was that from Streetcar Named Desire? Either one. You know what I mean. Anyhow. Oh, you haven't written this down yet? Okay, one last shot. 2026 East 110th Street. $269, 3-bedroom, 1 bath with a 1-car attached garage. Did I wake you up? Here comes that 1-car attached garage again. I wake you up again? I want to wake you up. Okay, wake up. You can turn this into a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house. And what does that mean? That means the price goes from $269.9. It goes up to $400. Not bad, huh? I think you'd be satisfied with that. Get in contact with me, Jesse T. On our website, our Facebook site at facebook.com/Jesse Torero Broker. Jesse Torero Broker. That's JESSETORRERO. Broker. BROKER. Leave us a message or messenger me at Jesse Torero. Or you can call me. Free. I'll pay for the call. 800-805-4401. I want you to win. Hey, the name of my company is Win, Win, Win. Now, why is that? Because when you win and when they win, then Jesse T wins. I can't win without you. We built a triangle. A triangle is the strongest, most powerful geometric form ever created in the history of mankind. Why? Because it's got a flat foundation on 3 sides, and wherever it falls flat on a solid foundation with a point pointing to where you should be going. And you should be going up, up, and away with great investments like this one right there. 3-bedroom, 1 bath for $269. Come on now. Here we go. All right, I'm going to throw one more at you, then we got to move on because I got other things to talk about. So I'm going to throw one at you, and this might be out of your price range, but we got to cover it all. In fact, I got 3 more. Okay? The first one, I have a property for sale that I have access to. This is what we call a secret pocket listing. It's a listing of mine. It'll be available in 3 weeks. It's on Coronado Island. It is waterfront property. It is appraised at $11 million. Everything that you think a beachfront property in San Diego County, down from the Del Coronado Hotel, you think it is, it is. It's an absolutely gorgeous and beautiful house. All the fixings of a beachfront property, San Diego County house. $11 million on the water. You walk out, you're on the sand and in the water on that long white sand beach on Coronado. Okay? Guess what? I can move that out right now. Right now. Right now. For $7.8 million. Did you hear me? It's praised at $11 million and I can move it for $7.8? Yes. Got the inside scoop there. You interested in that? I got it for you. You know somebody who's interested in that? I'll work you a deal. Give me a buyer. Bring me somebody. I'll make it happen for you. I am better than one of those late night seminar TV commercial shows. You know what they do? They get you down to the Hyatt Regency. They feed you full a bunch of crap food. They feed you full a bunch of hype. They're very good up there on the stage. You go back, you buy their fancy Dan program for $1,000 or webinars, seminars, whatever they do. And then they send you out there along with other of the eons and eons and peons and minions, and you become a watchdog for them, a Snoop Dogg. That's right. You hound dog out properties. And you go back to them and they say no. No, 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 no. They say 10,000 no's to every yes. But they have 27,000 people doing this. So you bring them a property and they say yes and they fund it. And what they do is they pay you a percentage, small percentage, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. That's it. And then hopefully you'll do that over again. But they know you're not going to. In fact, they know most people won't. In fact, they want to get you on that program every month so they have a residual income coming from you. And you think you're learning something and doing something. You're doing nothing and wasting your time and money. Come waste it on me, Jesse T. I'll show you just in 5 minutes how to do it. Here it is. It's real simple. Find me a buyer for this property. It's worth $11 million. Down there in San Diego County, just down from the Del Coronado Hotel. We're talking 5-star, baby, all around the world. $11 million on the Pacific Ocean. I can bring it in at 7.8. You find me somebody who's interested in that, I will cut you in for a piece of the deal. A gift for your family at the close of escrow. Hey, not bad, huh? Simple stuff. That's right. Here's another property. I have 3 developments in Los Angeles right now. 40 to 60 unit buildings right now. 3 separate ones. I've got an investor that's already invested a certain amount of money. I need $1 million for each development project. That's $3 million. I guarantee a 20% return to that investor on his ROI. And if he wants to stay in the deal after 2 years when they're completely built out and fully leased, brand new apartment buildings, 40 to 60 units in good zip codes in Southern California, he can. We'll work a deal out there. But check it out. You're looking at somebody that's going to make $1.5 million on a $3 million investment. That's 2 for 1. Now, where are you going to get that? Where are you going to get that? With me, Jesse T. All right? That's available right now. I can move that out. You give me a call. 800-805-4401. Or reach out to us at www.buy.jesset, MrSold.com or Facebook.com/Jesse Terrero, broker. And we'll get back to you ASAP. All right, I got one more, which is one of the best ones I have right now. 7007 Pacific View Drive. Write it down. 7007 Pacific View Drive in Hollywood, the Hollywood Hills, way above the Hollywood Bowl, way up on top where Madonna lives and Brad Pitt and all those great movie stars. Way, way, way up on top with a view from Sylmar and the San Fernando Valley all the way to Catalina and Malibu and Long Beach Harbor and as far down as the eye will go down the California coast and east. It was a very, very terrific home of lore. J. Paul Getty owned all the land up there at one time. And he had his hunting shack up there. They used to hunt. Yeah. And he sold a piece of this land to a guy who started the Boy Scouts of America. And he built a beautiful house on this lot. It was known as the Wall. Gorgeous house. Then the Long Beach earthquake happened. And what happened was that LA City came through and said, you have to reinforce everything. And he said, I'm not going to reinforce anything. This house was built fine, Roman style. And he said, no, no, no. So he vacated the house, locked it up, and went and built and bought something else. So he owned this property for a number of decades, and then it burned to the ground. My clients own it now. And we have it listed at $1.995 million. It's about a half an acre of property. You can lot split it to 3 with views that are unfriggin' believable. Unbelievable. You can go to my Facebook page at facebook.com/Jesse Terrero Broker, and I've got some property up there showing the pictures and stuff like that. Or you can go to facebook.com/Jesse Terrero and see a flyer I recently put together. It's absolutely gorgeous. You got to get this one. But you see, I can bring it in. It was appraised at $1.6 million 2 years ago. But I can bring it in. I can bring it in less. I'm not kidding you. I've been given the verbal okay by my clients to publicly announce that I can bring it in for less than the appraised value. You're looking at a $10 million house. Or you sell off 2 lots, pay off the investment, and now you're free and clear, and you build your house, and you're still looking at a $6 million house. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Beautiful. So you got to get in touch with me. 7007 Pacific View Drive. Can you imagine having Madonna as your neighbor? And these type of upper influence people? You want to hang out? You want to know how to get wealthy? Hang out with those that have been down the road before you. You are who you hang out with. You are who you mingle and tingle with. That's right. Remember that. You want to be a gang member? Hang out with gang members. You want to be wealthy? Hang out with Warren Buffett. There you go. All right? That's just a rule of thumb. Another gold nugget for you there. For me, Jesse T. All right, so let's kind of jump into what we were talking about earlier today when the show started. I just always like to give, a good 30 to 40 minutes of great properties to buy. I think it's important because I don't want to be someone that's just selling a pipe dream here. I want to be somebody that's actually selling reality. I am, because I'm talking reality. I'm not talking a pipe dream. I'm the real deal, Jesse T. I'm doing what I do, and that's what I do, is give it to you straight on the point. In the world according to Terrero. That's what we do here, and that's how I've always done my real estate business. And I really would like you to get that free report at www.buy.jessetmrsold.com. Hey, thanks a lot for all our friends on Instagram live stream, Periscope, Facebook.com/Jesse Terrero for checking in with us. I'd like to thank you all, guys. Hey, I'd like to answer any questions that you might have. Right now, though, what we're going to do is we're going to break off here, and we're going to start talking about some of the questions that I'm asked on a weekly basis, on a regular basis. It's pretty amazing. It really is. I get a lot of the same questions, but everybody has to understand the answer in a different way. So it's really kind of neat, over the years, I say, oh, well, my God, here comes another question, the same question. No, I don't look at it that way. I look at it as this is a piece of information that these people need in order to make a qualified decision as to what they want to do in their life here. That's what this is all about. So, we're going to start a little segment here called Questions of the Week that I get asked here on when I'm doing real estate every day of the week. That's what it is. It's called Questions of the Week. That's what we do. Questions of the Week here in the Jesse T Show. All right, so let's see what we got cooking here. And yeah, that's where I want to go. I like this song. I'm going to play a little song. That's what I'm going to do. I kind of like this song. Yeah, that's the one I like. All right. Yeah, you're seeing me control everything here at the same time. Yeah, there we go. Little segment we call Questions of the Week. What kind of questions does your real estate broker or real estate agent get asked every week by everybody? One of the questions are, how much of a FICO score do I need to be able to buy and get a loan? Well, you really only need a 620 or better. It's best if you have a 640, but 620 will do as long as you have established good solid credit of 3 basic credit lines and you don't have it beat up too much. But if you can get to 640, that's really where you want to be, because that 640, that really gives you the opportunity to get a better interest rate. So shoot for 640. Another question that's always asked me, well, what is the highest interest or FICO score you've ever seen? Well, I've seen an 850. Okay, I don't get much higher than that. 850, you can basically buy anything in the world on credit. So what do you have to do, Jesse, to get a loan? What should I do first? Should I go look for property? Should I find something? Should I write a deal? Should I get an offer through? Should I purchase it and get the loan? The answer to that is no. You don't want to do that. You want to get your loan first. You want to secure your money. That's number one. This is the procedure that Jesse T does every single time. First off, I talk to you and see if your understanding of reality is there. Okay? Secondly, pull a credit report, which you pay for. Because I figure if you have an invested interest in your own credit report, which I give it to you, it's yours, you paid for it, then that's a good start. We see where your problems are or your issues, if you have any. We want to know your FICO score. We want to know if you've had any repos or BKs. We want to know if you have any bad loans, school loans. We want to know some debt levels, some balances. We assess that credit report. That's the first thing we do. Now, the second thing we do is we fill out what's called a loan application. At the same time, I collect 3 months of bank statements, all your bank statements, all pages. I collect your W-2s, 2 years of tax returns. I need W-2s for 4 weeks. I got your credit report. And then with that information and the loan application, we go get you approved. Not pre-approved, but approved for the loan. That's right, so you have money in your pocket. Hey, you can't go out on a date without money in your pocket, right? So we got money in your pocket because the bank now becomes your partner because they've already approved you up to the point of finding a property, getting free and clear title on that property, and also insurance and all the things that have to be done. Subject to that, you got the money. All right. So the next thing we do is that's when we go out looking. We go out looking for property. And then what we do is we ask the sellers to pay your closing costs. First-time home buyers can usually get this. And along with your down payment, we find the property, make the offer, win the deal, open up escrow, solve the issues and challenges on the escrow through 30 days. And at the end of that, when you have a will, there's always a way. And your way is a closed escrow. Yeah, just like that. And you are a proud owner of a brand new baby house. Another question that's always asked me on a regular basis is, when should I buy? My response is, when you're ready. Well, how do I know I'm ready? When you can afford comfortably to pay a mortgage payment on a regular basis and you're comfortable with your job that can support your mortgage payment and your bills, that's when you should be buying. Another question asked me all the time, well, does that mean I can't do anything else? And the answer to that is, yes, you can't do anything else. If you're going to buy a house then you're going to buy a house. You're not going to get a big screen TV and a brand new car and a trip to Tahiti. You're not paying for anything extras. You got to make some sacrifices. The price to buy a property is denying yourself other things until you get your property. Another question that's always asked me is, what kind of house should I buy? Should I buy a repo or an auction house? If you have nothing but cash to fix it up and can buy a cash property, yeah. Should I buy with a lot of money down, like 20%? If you have it, or if you don't, stick to putting 3.5% down. Some of the questions that are asked of me, Jesse T, on a weekly basis. Hopefully, you're going to win this battle. The Brown Beauty is on duty. Jesse T, Mr. Sold with you always, Monday through Friday, right here from 5 to 6. We talk real estate every Monday afternoon from 5 to 6. We're down on the real estate corner, and it's good to have you along with us as we start to wrap up the show. Now, those great properties I told you about, I want you to go check them out. They're archived up on Instagram Live at Instagram Jesse Terrero for 24 hours. Also, they're going to be archived up on YouTube, Jesse Terrero, Facebook.com/Jesse Terrero right here, as well as Facebook.com/Jesse Terrero Broker. They're going to be on that site as well, and on 23 other social network TV sites. You can just Google the Jesse T Show, and you'll get it and check it out, and you'll be able to write those addresses down if you didn't get them before. I certainly gave you a lot of chances, but now you know what we do on Monday, setting you up for success in life, because that's really what it's about. And always remember this, purchasing real estate is not short-term thinking, it's long-term thinking. And yeah, every now and then you do get a short-term deal that flips the money and puts some in your pocket. But if it's too much, Uncle Sam's going to want some of that, so you have to do what's called a 1031 tax exchange. Or pull out as much equity you can at the close of escrow, refinance 6 months down the road, and that's not taxable income. But these are things we can talk about at another time, as we're headed up from the real estate corner back to the studios of KTNT Radio and TV Broadcasting and Podcasting Network, the Jesse T Show, talking real estate and hopefully your road to wealth and money, because that's what it's all about. We love that money, and the best way to do it, and the best way to get wealthy in America today, and for that part at any time, is through the purchase of real estate. And even if you make a mistake, and one of the beautiful things about real estate, if you make a mistake, what happens is it gets made up over time. That's what happens. It gets made up over time. Oh, I just love real estate. Absolutely. Thanks a lot for joining the show today. Thanking Irvin Coughlin and Jeff Abbey Schneider. Appreciate that, guys, for checking in today. Saying hi to Felicia Moon Realty and Jelly Bean 1963. I was born in 1960. Saying hi to Paul at all, who joined us on Instagram Live. Saying hi to Corey Fritz, Casey Fritz, Linda Lee. Saying hi to Sam O'Brien. The top of the afternoon to you, Sammy. Saying hi to Penny and Mohammed Hassan, Clark Tang Sifu Tang. Saying hi to John and Nick Castro, and also R.J. Johnson, like his name, and Linda Festing, hanging out with your daughter over the weekend, and Laureen Landon, superstar actress, and your daughter. Hey, we had a great time watching Hundra at the Egyptian. Saying hi to James Macias. James Macias, back in Washington, D.C. James, baby, what's happening? We worked on a couple projects last year. Didn't go through, but James is a guy, man. All-American. God bless America, and thank you for your service, James. Saying hi to Arlene McClang. We got to do some business, James. Saying hi to Jeff Langton, who's cousins to James Macias. Saying hi to Crystal Carson. And also Richard Shimanura. Appreciate you guys checking in. Becky Thomas and Becky Romero checked in. Also, Deshaun McMillan, Janine Ambrose, and Carmichael Johnson. Yeah. Tomorrow on the Jesse T Show, superstar recording artist. Oh, you're going to love this lady. Superstar recording artist, Motown great. Oh, she was such a great show last week. So many people have requested for this lovely lady to be back on the show, so we're going to bring her back up. Brenda Holloway, breaking out her brand new music that's busting live in Europe, and some of the great songs she had for Motown, talking more Motown stories about some of your greatest guys like Quincy and Smokey and all the OJs and the Temps and all those great groups out of Motown. Diana Ross, Martha Vandellas, and Brenda Holloway. We're talking old stories tomorrow right here at 5 o'clock on the Jesse T Show. Check it out. Oh, it's going to be such a great show. We want you to participate and check it out. Brenda Holloway tomorrow right here on the Jesse T Show for a return visit from 5 to 6 on KTNT Radio and TV Broadcasting Podcasting Network, on AVTV Live, and on the Power of Voices.com and our global radio network on AM transmitters across the nation, and our 23 websites that are connected to all the big social media TV networks. This is Jesse Terrero, Mr. Soul, Jesse T. Check us out at www.buy.jessetmrsoul.com. The Brown Beauty's off duty. See ya!